Hello everyone, welcome to Fijian Investment Trader, known as Fijian Traders. This is Mr. Singh, NIO, ticker symbol NIO. As expected, the breakout and it came, but it still needs a confirmation. And we're gonna talk on the technical side. I have a lot of news to cover on NIO, on the fundamental side, also on the key levels on the technical side. What's going on with my portfolio as well. So we have a lot to cover. First of all, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for watching the video, subscribing it, and turning on the notification. It means a lot. A lot of people are commenting down below. I'm asking questions, and you guys are talking in also about the good, the bad, what they have seen it. NIO is not going bankrupt. I can tell you that. Their AI is just on the verge of making profitable. Once they are profitable, you'll see this stock over $50, and I am fully confident because I have placed a lot of money in it, and this is not my first rodeo with NIO. Been trading with 2018 and have seen the losses, have seen the gains, have seen the good, the bad, and everything with NIO, and this is a discounted price. So without further ado, we gotta talk on the fundamentals, and we have a lot to cover. Key things: NIO stock is racing higher. What is going on today? NIO shares has been trading high on Monday alongside with Chinese stock aid for multiple developments. Here's what's going on. Several Chinese-based stock rising on Monday following the National People's Congress event, which happened lasted from May 5th, all the way to the Monday. Chinese stock railed over the China and revealed 2024 economic growth target of a 5% conference, which was lined up with the expectation. Very few negative reports really came out of the event. The consumer price China rose up the first time in 6 months. CPI climbed over 0.1% over in February per recruiter. Remember, US it's coming tomorrow. The CPI and PPI report, very keep an eye, especially you're gonna have a lot of impact on as well. The number came in the headway of economics estimated at 0.3%, potentially erasing the deflation concern. We know, I'm not gonna go back on this. Read kind of go this entire article, but also want to keep it. It's too early to conclude the deflation in China is over. The domestic demand is quite weak. Property sales of new apartments have not stabilized yet. They are facing on a direction on the recession, but it's news like this gives a confident to investors to invest the money. And as we know how NIO is a China-based EV company. Also, what's NIO is doing? NIO begins the delivery of 2024 models of ES8, ESC6, EC7, EC6, and ET5 begins in March 8 for several cities in China. Growth. That's what we want to hear. I'm excited, Mr. Lee Williams. NIO stores are hiring. Another article, NIO starts hiring store managers for the sub-China. NIO listed 53 available positions for the new strategy business with store managers and human resource specialists buying in bulk of roles. They did, it's a very technical move they did. They did downsize NIO a month ago, and now they're opening the position back again for a different brand. So I think they're shifting the workforce into where they feed the need, where they can be more profitable, which is very exciting to see. Also, NIO starts recruiting a beta tester for the AL-powered voice. This is something NIO is very working on it. I think it's going to be a very game changer. NIO is recruiting pioneer testers for its Nomai GPT virtual assistance technology and hope AI will improve the passenger vehicle conversation experience. So upgrade, right? So they are constant focus on upgrade and technology and expanding their business, which is a great sign. But we still want to worry about the operating costs that NIO is facing and the manufacturing costs that NIO is time and time talking about it. There's a lot of talk about shorts. They're pushing the price down. Shorts takes advantage of it when the stock of the economy of the country is struggling. Chinese entire stocks were struggling. This is not only NIO struggling on that. So people take advantage where short jumps in and take advantage of those of the stock and when there's a flip side happen, they become bears and bulls again. So this is something to keep an eye. I'm not worried about the shorts percentage on that, absolutely not, because this is more impacted of China's economy and how because of the economy, it resulted high cost means high manufacturing products, and which means very less profit or no profit, for example, for NIO like that, which is an upcoming company. So there's the very key things to gotta keep an eye. And like I said, I'm not worried about shorts, absolutely not. I don't think it's the biggest impact on that. It's just based on the economy, which kind of have an impact on that. You can clearly see that in years you have an interest rate is high of 7.5%. Either you want to buy a car or you want to buy a house. It's the same interest rate. Whereas the interest rate in years used to be between 0.9% to 2% on buying a brand new car or the used car sometimes. So this is a big change, right? So something to keep an eye on that. Next one is my portfolio. Finally kind of see something green on that, and I'm excited about it. Is finally my shares went to green, right? My average is still the same, and nothing unloaded. It's still, like I said, 40,000 shares. I'm a big hefty investor on NIO. Good to see gains on that. I am not locking my profits. My option call expires in 2025 in January, and it is a $10 call option, which I'm very excited to see. A hefty move like this has resulted in a gain profit, but I am not selling it. This is something that I am keeping it for a long run and have at least to see a major upside up to about 50% on that. It will be great to see that up to 50% on NIO on that. Something to keep an eye for myself. Not a final investor, just sharing my thoughts and what I'm doing with my portfolio. My goal was to edit 50,000. I've stuck it with 40,000, but I'm going to keep it as it is. I'm going to wait and see down to the road how NIO performs. Let's talk on the technical side. What did we do today? Pre-market was a roller coaster. We opened up at around 590, and we shoot all the way high of $6.23. You can clearly see that $6.23 was a massive resistance today, and we couldn't even broke 1, 2, and 3 times. And now before the market closes, we came back all the way to $6.10, which is a 66% up. Sorry, it was I don't know what's the percentage up, but right now after market is $6.14. Great stuff on NIO. You can clearly see that why I was very skeptical, and I did put it in my last video was published on Saturday, that is a 10x stock and is a breakthrough. Why? Because we have been making higher highs, higher lows, and we broke through a beautiful $5.86, and now we're sitting on top. We are not done yet. We are absolutely not done yet. Why did I say I have a breakout? Because this moving average had a crossover. Blue line is my 60-day, but pink line is my 200-day EMA. Crossover, confirmation on that. Same as that's on my 1 month chart. On the 3 months, we are closing that gap, and that's why I am going to be very confident to see with how the PCI and PPI numbers come out for NIO for the US is going to play a big part. If a positive news comes in, I won't be surprised. We will go testing of $6.62 tomorrow. That is on Tuesday if the PCI numbers comes out good. If not, you might see a pullback coming and testing that $5.86 and then making higher highs on that. But we need this crossover. The blue line, which my beautiful 60-day, sitting at $5.77, and the pink line, which is my 200-day, sitting at $5.84. We are closing that gap. The gap is right here. Once you have this crossover, and I'm going to show you guys, once we have this crossover, you will see this movement. Right, you'll see this movement for a rapid uptrend, and which when we came to this close, if we do, and we close it, and we close today on those 2 moving average, which is a phenomenal, exciting news on that. We're gonna shift the gear to the 6 months, 6 months chart. 6 months, guess what? The 6 months, the pink line, the 200-day, sitting at $6.12. $6.12. We didn't kind of close it out today. I was hoping we do that, and I was about to put it on my chat group, but I didn't. But the next support level sitting at $5.74. I was hoping we broke out and stay on top of it today, but it's okay. RSI, we still have a lot of room to. MACD, this is just the party started. Party just started on MACD. Looks phenomenal, great. and which is very exciting news. Let's quickly look at the Autoflow. Autoflow, finally we're seeing some life. Some buyers stepped in today and we have controlled over that. Even the shorts were running today on that. Not a day for the be a short, but absolutely got to keep an eye. Keep an eye on that because we got to break, like here, I'm going to go shift my gear to 3 months. 3 months, we got to keep an eye and kind of hold on that. And we do have RSI kind of had the pullback, which is great because he's making higher highs and higher lows on an RSI level. And MACD, as usual, momentum, and it's carrying over here. Folks, thank you for watching it. I really appreciate you guys commenting down below, subscribing, and smashing that like button. Means a lot and a world to me. And comment down below. What do you guys think on NIO? I still believe it's a 10x stock. I'm very critical. Once NIO makes profit, you will see this is an uptrend and a run through on this stock where it's going to be a run. It's not going to be moving. It will be moving to $4 to $5 a run in a day when NIO starts warming up. And when that's the dip, you have got people have it. I know there's a lot of people who are sitting in double digits on the stock and very frustrated with it, but just wait and see. Just wait and see because on the technical side it looks great. Fundamentally it's showing good. China is doing a little better. And how US comes out with the PCI, everything is aligning to an uptrend for a positive. So thank you for watching one more time. Next video is coming up on Wednesday, so stay tuned on that. Let's go, NIO.